right, let's go ahead and do it right. Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing tonight? Kaio Kane, myself, Sherry Wilkins. We're in the house. We're talking off-road. Tonight, we are joined by some incredible guests. We've got Berrett Hepburn with Berrett Hepburn Designs, the man, the myth, the legend. When it comes down to wraps, there is nobody better. We've also got the premier mega truck guys in the house. We've got Joseph and we've got Matt rocking and rolling with us. It's going to be a great night. Make sure y'all keep in, share, hit that share button, and let's get this game rolling.
Yes, sir. Y'all know the vibes. Say it all the time, man. We got some special guests popping in. We just left a live stream with some of these guys. We got Berrett Hepburn coming in. As Dave said, I can't wait to enjoy this one. So you guys, please make sure you share this live. Everybody needs to see.
Hey, everybody.
What in the heck? There we go. There's me. There's the Spartan. Turn down the volume the rest of the way on my other one, and we're good to go. So, what we got rocking and rolling today? I mean, I know we got a whole lot of guests, and we're all over the place. We were just talking on that last live with the premier mega truck guys. They plan on going down to Texas to go hit rednecks and paychecks. It's going to be a great experience down there. Truck's Gone Wild for the first time ever is going to join forces with those guys, do a big thing in March right now. We got Joseph down there. He's hanging out down in Plant Bamboo, doing his thing. He's on a tug of war pad right now. They're getting prepped up and ready to rock. They were just doing the sound check while we were trying to go live, so that was a little bit of an experience, but he was having a good time, partying his ass off while he was doing it.
Yeah, I like my guy. I had actually totally forgot that we did link at in Fayetteville at Trucks Going Wild. And we chopped it up at the water hole while I was washing my bike. That was pretty cool.
What's up, Shannon? How you doing? Bitch and Barbie's in the house. Kristen Reed, Cole. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Hey, there's Ken
What
Glover.
up, Cole?
Beer chugging Bob. Brad is in the house. Still
Beer
can't get your
chugging
last name
Bob.
right. Dave, what's up? Jay. We got Shane, we got Diana, we got Brett, we got all kinds of people popping and rolling. Holy hell, we're sitting at 371 followers right now live on this. So I think tonight's going to be a hell of a show. We went a little above and beyond today, trying to make sure we could get this thing out to everybody. We had a little malfunction. We got a little bit crazy. We had to redo the event and get everything rocking, but y'all did huge for us by hitting that share button and knocking this thing all over everywhere. So big thank you to everybody for doing that.
Keep it
Thanks,
up, too.
everybody.
Keep up the sharing, guys. Like we need this. We all need this, not just us. You guys too. Like keep hitting that share button, bro. Send it to your grandma. Send it to your auntie. Like everybody.
Definitely. So we got Joseph back there. We've got Matt on stage. I think we're gonna go ahead and bring these guys in. We'll do it the proper way, and we'll go ahead and get that intro kicked off. Give me 1 second to set it up, and we'll rock this thing out for him. Let's see. Mega. All right, go ahead and you guys rock and roll while I set this thing up.
Yep, for sure. I'll be sharing this live to people that I knew from college. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like don't. What's going on, everybody?
Yo.
What's up? If we're gonna do this, we got to do this right, the traditional way. So let me go ahead and rock this out for you real quick.
You are about to find out why and the big reason why this is called the Premier Mega Truck Racing Series.
I'm telling you right now, with an intro like that, it's going to be a hell of a good show. And man, I am excited to bring the cameras down, check out what you guys are rocking. Generally, when I go to a mud bog and I'm doing the races, we've got DOT guys, we've got the bogger guys, we've got all this stuff. And then at the end of the night, here comes 3,000 horsepowers with a blown alcohol motor, giving her hell, and everybody just gets excited, and the mud starts flying, and I get hit in the head with a whole lot of it. But man, we're pumped to have you guys on. Matt Underwood, Joseph Hilton, what's up, bros? What do you got going on with Premier Mega Truck Racing?
Man, what's happening? What's happening? It's getting. This is our third year. This is our third year cracking this thing off. We are the first head-to-head racing series for Mega Trucks. There's no time clocks. There's none of that. We threw all that out the window. Joey says it best. When you were a kid in kindergarten and you wanted to race somebody, you drew a line on the ground, and first one of that line won it. So
it was self-explanatory. There's no question. Whoever was watching the race, they seen who crossed over the line first. There was no doubt about who won the race, and that's just what we're doing. We built, two identical tracks, left lane, right lane. You chip draw for your lane position and who you race, and you run round for round till
there's one man standing.
Until you either beat the best or you get beat by the rest.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely. We took a lot of the. There's a lot of, not so much politics, but there's a lot that goes on. With timers and people complaining.
No, there's a lot of
like
cheating.
that.
See, I'm the loudmouth of the crew.
There you go.
There's a lot of cheating and stuff. Guys would, I'll say it. This isn't ours. We could tell the truth right here, y'all. So no, but with timers and running individual races at one time, for one, it was not a crowd pleaser.
No.
Nobody knew who was winning or what. They didn't have a big timer display board like a national
drag strip of it.
Right, but and then my thing is, and I'll say it right here, is why did they have a pause button on the remote that they're holding the entire race? So I'm just saying that out loud because I can. But now there's nobody. I mean, there's no way you can cheat with heads-up racing.
No.
Oh, man, that's what it is. At least you guys aren't doing foot brake racing. I spent a lot of times at the drag strip, and I'll be honest with you, confuses the hell out of me. Let the fastest man win the race. Yeah. Everybody gets the green. You hit the tree. You give her the hell. You give her the beans, and she's going to rip it all the way through.
And that's the thing about, like I said, this whole heads-up deal. If you run it off the clocks, the way it works in mud racing is that clock doesn't start until the truck moves. Yeah. So, and me and Joey have played the game on a tight course. I mean, Joey let me go and have a clean course, and he waited 100 feet, and then he took off. His time started when he took off, not when I took off. Yeah. So we both had beautiful courses to run on. We didn't have to deal with anybody else, which it was us playing the game. But with Premier, we took the game all out of it. It's first guy to the line, first guy to the finish line. We got a red light beam that will catch you if you jump. Like I said on the last show, I actually have a guy downstairs in my shop right now. He is working on building a new or upgrading our system. Me and him hand built the system that we run now from an idea that I had in my head. But yeah, no, like me and Joey are racers. We are racers that race. We've raced in a lot of series. I've been in mega trucking, or I've been in mud racing for 20 years, 18 years, 20 years. I've been in a mega truck for the last 10, something like that.
Nice.
And me and Joey have raced all over the country. I mean, we went from being kind of semi-rivals to
No.
racing.
Hold on. Complete rivals.
I don't know, Joe.
Complete rivals.
Complete rivals.
Complete rivals. Matt never got beat until Joey came around. And
that's true.
Trophies behind Matt, though.
In a local setting, no.
Matt's got a history, is what you're saying. He's coming out strong this year.
Yeah.
He's going to change the game a little bit on you.
Well,
but it's crazy.
The rivals always end up
rivals to best friends.
That's kind of fun you can have, most definitely.
We went from rivals to best friends to traveling partners. We traveled, like I said, we traveled the country racing.
Literally. East Coast, West Coast, North to South.
So who's faster?
Depends on the day.
I've got more wins on him. But, but
yeah, me to him, but I've got more wins overall.
yes.
So I've beaten,
Okay.
I have beaten the fast, and this is love right now. Matt and I, we don't know who's faster.
I see a lot of
Y'all sound
trophies
like
in the
Kobe and
background.
Jordan
We don't
right
know
now.
who's faster, but I've beaten some very big names here recently.
Yep.
So I got a question.
No doubt.
I know y'all are running this game. You're doing the big thing. Are you also racing at the same time? Are you racing in these events?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, cool. So if any of y'all beat these guys, you get to take their money firsthand. So
Yeah.
that is definitely how it should be done.
And it's every rule that we make, we got to abide by, because we're racing in it. So that's, like a lot of other series, it's just been a guy who wanted to start a racing series, or a lot of races are just put on by, people who want to put on a race and make some money and do something cool for some fans and racers. Where we aren't. We take every bit of, whatever a track pays us to show up is what we pay out. We don't leave with any money.
So that's what I was getting ready to say. The only money we make is when we win.
Yes. Yeah. And it was funny. We started this going, man, we don't need to make any money. We'll be able to win. Yeah, I got one trophy downstairs from any of this premiere thing. We're going to our third year. I've won one little thing.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no doubt.
So let's talk about where you've got events coming up. You guys are all over the place. Let's see what we got. So let me talk about it. I hope everybody can see that on your screen. I believe this is your up-to-date calendar because I just stole it off your Facebook.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Where are y'all starting out at?
Adel, Georgia. That's South Georgia Motorsports Park. That's a new facility. That will probably be one of the largest races of the year as far as size of the track. Man, that thing is going to have some speed to it.
And largest to date, actually. Matt and I, we've had the opportunity to build a bunch of tracks all over the country, but we just went down 3 weeks ago, and I don't know if it's a quarter mile, half mile, or 3 miles, but it's the longest track to date that we've had, and it's going to be super fast. Everybody, if you're a racer, if you plan on coming and race any of our people, make sure you got your big gear, okay? Because it's like a 10-speed bicycle. It's like a 10-speed bicycle.
And then right after that, you guys are going to be April 20th. It looks like you're going to be rocking and rolling. We're going to go down the tracks and the locations. So if it's in your neck of the woods, make sure you make it out there to check it out.
Yes, Dennis Anderson's. That's our second event, man. That event that'll be his spring sling event.
That's a 2-day event. That's actually going to be Friday night and Saturday racing.
Yeah, so it's not on that schedule yet. He just kind of changed that over within the last week. We will start. We will start our
Mr. Dennis Anderson's listening to me now.
Yeah, so that'll be April 19th and 20th. That's a wicked cool track. Huge air at the end.
That's our biggest. I would say Dennis Anderson's been in the Monster Jam for 30 plus years. That is our biggest. I'd say biggest jumps, most aggressive track of our season up until the Georgia track. You guys, we got 300 foot of mud holes, 6 jumps per lane. Like I said, it's probably 1,000 or plus. It's probably 1,500 foot per lane track. So,
wow.
No, that first track's gonna be wicked.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's in 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks from now, March 9th.
Dennis's. That's where I started at. That was for a while was my home track. So yeah, that's always a good one. Third race out. The Joey one was the next one. The pit at Virginia Motor Speedway, May 18th. That was my bread and butter until Joey came around. That is no lie. That was like my secret honey hole. I knew when I went to that track.
A good paying track. That track's always paid the best money. And that's, as racers, that's where you want to go, right? I mean, you want to go where they pay the most.
Yeah.
And Clark Sawyer, the whole Sawyer family down there at the pit, they've always paid out good and
been supportive of us. 100% over.
A whole facility built around mega trucks. It's a big deal.
Most definitely, man.
And the cool thing about them, they'll listen and make changes and they'll adapt to what we're doing. And I mean, that track down there was a 1-lane track. originally. And through this, and the owner of that, or the guy who, manages that track, Clark Sawyer, him and his son actually race with us now. So they went and bought mega trucks, having them built, stuff like that. So after the first year, he completely redesigned his entire track to accept 2 at a time heads up racing.
Yep.
So yeah, that track's pretty awesome.
And that's happening all over the country, you guys.
Yeah.
Like there's tracks that have been 1-lane tracks for 10, 20 years since it began or were built, and now are adapting to heads up 2 trucks. You got facilities taking so much extra time out and building these tracks, making the 2 lanes identical. It's really actually it's evolution at its best.
Yep.
Sweet. Definitely.
4th race out, June 15th, New York State Off-Road. That's in Esperance, New York. That place, if you ain't never been, that place is insane.
That's a KO place, Kay.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's the one, bro. I was telling
Which
you
one?
about the party. That's
Which
the
one?
party.
New
okay?
York. New York State Off-Road.
That's
June 15th.
June. Okay.
Yep, that one gets pretty awesome. We have like a big race. It's kind of, the racetrack's built into a hillside, so you can sit up on a cliff and watch.
Nice.
After the race, they got bog holes, ATV trails, side-by-side trails,
Tug of war.
Yeah, that they have a band at night and stuff. That place is
That's
probably one
John,
of the cooler.
John Scrima. Yeah, John Scrima runs that place, and that New York State Off-Road Park and Adirondack, both of them are upstate New York, and 2 major party great facilities.
Yep.
From off-road to
Hey, Joseph, hook your boy up, man. Tell him to book me.
Dude, all I'm telling you that you
Yeah.
just come with us. You come with us, and you're booked. You're booked. I mean, it's that easy. It's that easy.
Oh.
Thanks.
5th event, July 26th and 27th. That's a 2-day Black Rock Adventure Park, Canute, Ohio. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's a new one for us. I've never been there. I don't think Joseph's ever been there. That's another Trucks Gone Wild event, right, Joey?
Yeah. So back to back, the New York State Off-Road Park and the Canute will both be Trucks Gone Wild events. And I'll say this: the only 2 mega truck race Trucks Gone Wild events in the country this season.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, Ashley, we're in June then. Look, me and you going in June to New York. So get your stuff together.
Hey,
Don't forget about me.
You can ride. You can ride with me, bro. You can come down with me. I told you, I'll pull you a little Raptor, man. I'll put
I
that.
got more than a Raptor, though.
Oh, you ride the Raptor, won't you?
He said he was
You
stacking
can
his
ride
deck.
the Raptor all the way there. What are you talking about?
Nah, I'll bring my side-by-side for that one.
Yeah, that's definitely a side-by-side run.
Honestly, it's both. You need to bring them both.
Yeah.
Thank God we're getting events down our way now.
Then let's hit up 6th and final race of the year.
All right.
September 21st, Rush Off-Road. That place, I went there years ago. We're going to kind of try to redesign that track a little bit to accept 2 trucks. But for like the side-by-side guys and the four-wheeler guys and girls and all that stuff, that place has got buku trails. I mean, it's all like mountain riding, rock bouncer hills. That place is awesome. I mean, you can ride forever. You can probably ride all day and never see the
and I hear Premier Mega Truck Racing's points finale.
That is definitely our finale. Yep.
Well,
so yeah, that's another big one. That's in Rush, Kentucky.
Yeah, I've been there. I've been to Rush.
Yeah, that place is wicked cool.
The playground, baby.
Yeah.
Playground, yeah.
Like I said, it's been a few years. I raced a mega truck there with MTS, I think it was. That's probably been, I don't even know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. But I will say, I mean, as much fun as I had driving a truck, it was probably a funner time just blasting around, hitting the trails up. I remember that we sent my little brother's Jeep down the backside of that mountain coming into the campground with like no brakes. He just down the hill he went and rode around in circles, so it slowed down. So yeah, that place is pretty awesome. Then we do our banquet is October 5th. That's not a points race, but that's still a really good time. If anybody, wants to come out and support, that's back at the pit. Man, that place, like I said, they give us, he gives us this entire shop at this track.
If there was ever a catered place, we're catered there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We put on a full-blown banquet, awards banquet, catered foods, alcohol.
We might have to break.
Stuff.
Hey, we might have to break Kaio out. On a show out there.
Hey, look. So I do have a question. All
What you
right.
got?
So are these mega trucks like one-seaters, or can you have a passenger rider when you
Dude,
race?
I'm not letting you ride with me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hook you. And you'll be spending your life savings on a mega truck.
On a mega truck.
100%.
So that's what we're getting at. Hold on. So talking about that. So that banquet race, we actually do a mechanics race. That's where the driver gets out, and the guy. I mean, whatever. You ain't got to be a mechanic. You can just be a buddy, whatever you want. And we throw somebody in a truck that's never driven a truck before, and we let them all race in one class by themselves, and see who the best mechanic / crew guy / buddy, whatever. So we started that last year, and I've actually got a truck in my shop right now that is because he raced the truck last year as a mechanic.
It's called a hook, like a fishing hook. Okay?
Yeah, no doubt. One time in the truck, and now he's got one, and we're putting it together for him.
Like that first time you rode that Raptor.
As far as like content, that would be freaking insane for social media content, because I've never driven one. I'm the rapper on the Raptor. Whether I'm passenger or I actually drive one, that's going through the roof, bro. That's going.
No doubt.
Hey, Russ Grady will run you. Russ Grady's got a passenger seat, and there actually are quite a few mega trucks that have passenger seats. And I'm
all about it. We're getting the GoPro, the indestructible cameras, and we're going to let this sucker eat.
Hey,
I mean, you think Marty, Monkey, they all got 2 seats.
Yup. And all them boys will give you a ride. They'll strap you in. They'll tighten you up. And you'll be like a kid in a candy store, I promise.
And I'll tell you this right now, Kaio. If you can hold that camera the entire time and keep the shot, I got $1,000 right here for you.
Right, exactly. Hey, he'll be hollering. He'll be hollering like a kid on a roller coaster, dude.
You want to be able to hear you scream.
Hey, comment section. What y'all think, man? Y'all think I should do this?
Yeah.
Give him a hell yeah.
Y'all think give me a hell yeah. Y'all think I should do this, man?
I think I could take you though, Kaio. I'm pretty sure I'd beat you. I'm very confident.
Well, I'm not confident at all.
Oh, with no practice.
Yeah, I ain't gonna try to say I got it all figured out. I'm just saying, strap it in and let's go.
Heads up, too. Heads up.
Oh God.
I'm too competitive. I would have to win. I'd have to beat him.
That's funny.
World first.
Hey, I can drive, guys.
I ain't saying you can't drive. I'm just saying it's gonna be hilarious, and
I will drive it like a rental car.
Yeah.
We ain't got no insurance on these though, like talking about.
Hey, Kaio, man,
you break it, you bought it.
They're still fun, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, down to the big meat and potatoes of the whole thing.
Yeah.
November 8th through 9th. Tell me
end
about
of the year, man. Golden Mile Speedway. That's gonna be our hammer of a race. That's $100,000 payout.
First ever world final.
100K on the line for a race.
Actually, $100K plus.
Yes, plus.
Plus.
It's growing. We're at minimum 100K. There is no maximum. We keep growing sponsors. We keep grabbing, here and there. That number can go to wherever it wants to go to. And I can tell you, just New York freestyle. Last year, Joey? We just put it out during freestyle.
It started at $1,000 and ended up, what was it, Matt? 5,200 or 5,300?
So it was big. It just kept rolling. People just from the crowd kept running up. Hey, I want to put $100, $500, $200. People started giving us money, and the more money came in, the higher it got. The bigger the trucks were going. So yeah, it got pretty insane. So that $100,000 race, that will be a members only race. You have to be a paid member of Premier Mega Truck Racing.
I'm not gonna lie. I like the people. I'm watching the comments. I like the people that talk trash. I swear I do. My man says, I know people that can run their mouth faster. I promise you, I will foot race you and draw a line and cross it. But anyways.
Oh man,
Tommy Shingleton. Hey, that's one you do not want to. He says, I wish I had a passenger seat. Don't ride with Tommy Shingleton.
I would ride with Tommy Shingleton just because that guy's a wild time.
But the average cannot ride with Tommy.
No.
Tommy, you drive crazy like that? Hey, I had to take my.
He's a wild man.
Gotta get you that Varf bag they have in the airports. You'll be all right.
He is definitely a wild man. It's all or nothing every time he's in the truck.
That's my man.
Yeah.
So I just want to tell all y'all, look, I'm on a tug pad right now. We're out here playing bamboo, Okeechobee, Florida. I'm not going to lie. The best service and the best lighting is here. My wife's in her big mega truck over here. It's like we're on a show in a show. Okay. So she was real excited for me to be on here live with you guys. And me and Matt, honestly, we're nobodies, bro. So the fact that you guys wanted us on your podcast here is huge to us. We're excited, and
bro, you can't say that.
Couldn't be more.
I don't know about nobodies. I mean, anybody. I'm just gonna throw it out here. Anybody that owns a mega truck does not care about money. They can light it on fire and keep it rolling. So I'm just saying right now that you can't be a nobody and roll around in a mega truck. It just doesn't work like that.
I mean,
we care about money, dude. Matt's a plumber. I move mobile homes, bro.
Yeah.
I do. Neither one of us gamble because it's not guaranteed to win.
No.
And we race because we think we're guaranteed to win, right? So that's all we are, bro. We're just two dudes that got tired of running with crappy organizations and getting cheated out of our time and money, and we were like, yo, we're making racing great again. And we did it out of more just for our local area to make racing better, and here we are nationwide, man. I'm proud of you.
No doubt, man.
I'm proud of y'all guys too, man.
Yeah.
This never was supposed to go.
Kaio, we just started. When me and you talked, Kaio, when we first talked, I had no idea that we'd be where we are, dude.
Like, see, I knew you were somebody, see, because I'm pretty sure I walked up to you.
No, we started chatting because I don't know. Yeah, you did talk to me. We were both washing our bikes, and no, bro, I came up to you because I was into your Raptor. I'm not even gonna lie. And I was like, yo, how'd you make it through that hole? And then you told me how you just hit the road, and that's where our conversation occurred. We were, and I ain't calling you a nobody because you're way bigger than me, but like we were two nobodies just washing our bikes off, washing the mud off, chopping it up, and just telling each other our vision in life. So proud of you too, Kay. Both of y'all. And David.
Yeah, no doubt.
Same for you, David, dude. You were like, yeah, I got this new camera, man. I think this stuff's cool. And here you are inviting us onto your awesome podcast. So thank you.
We appreciate it. As I said, we all are nobody when we're out in the normal world. We get out in the mud, it turns it up a couple notches, and
no doubt.
We have a hell of a good time. So make sure that if you guys are out there, you see either Kaio and mine. We'll both have tents. We both have our logos up. Make sure you get with us, man. We're going to get pictures. We're going to get alive. We're going to go ahead and get you guys on video. I mean, this is the kind of crazy stuff we get into. We get to meet crazy guys like this that go out there and lay it all on the line. I mean, this is what it's all about. This is the greatest moment ever when you get out to these races, because I'm telling you, if you've never been, it is electric. The energy just flows through you when those engines start up.
It's like I joke around, you know, everybody watches NASCAR and stuff, and you put NASCAR on TV, and no one's paying attention to the television until a crash happens. Then everybody's like, oh, man, what happened? Mega truck racing is basically a crash from start to finish, except for we're actually driving the truck in there. Like, there's not a dull moment in a mega truck race where you want to look away. No. So,
and if y'all want to see some craziness, I got crashes for days.
Yeah.
And like, it's no joke. When these things turn over, like, you got to understand, they have kill switches from a distance. Yep. They shut these things down because when they come, I've got a guy flipping. I lost track of how many times he flipped. He went right by me. I'm sitting at the finish line. Whoo, he went by me sideways. I said, oh, because I'm in the center on a U-track. And, I mean, when he went by me, I'm filming. He went over me, and I had to film up as he went sideways doing a barrel roll. It's the craziest thing.
It's intense, man. I mean, and the safety in these trucks is second to none. I mean, these things they're built.
Yeah, actually, speaking of safety, I'm real proud of this, you guys. So
go ahead. Yep.
this is our first year. Again, we're going into our third season. We've exceeded expectations by a long shot. But look, we got 2, 3, 4 corporate sponsors this year. But speaking of safety, our this year 2024 is Premier Mega Truck Racing, powered by FTI Performance, which is a #1 transmission converter transfer case company in the whole country as far as performance goes. And we are secured safety by Butler Built Seats. They came on board with us, the top of the notch safety seats in the racing industry, from drag racing, circle track racing,
any type of motorsports,
and now mega truck racing. They built a whole seat around us. We teamed up with My Race Pass for our registration, keeping up with our season, from fans to racers. So, dude, when I tell you, Premier Mega Truck Racing is really becoming a real sport. Mega Truck Racing is the new NASCAR, and I say that with all due respect.
100%.
And all that.
You know what you guys should do. This is just
What you got?
off the top of the head for you two cool guys. Off the top of the head idea. You should do mega truck classes, so people like myself and this chick right here on this side, where's she at? So we can learn how to drive.
I know how to drive.
That's called a rookie class. We're already in the making of that, dude.
I'm telling you right now, if you think the NASCAR experience is something,
I would pay
you get them in a mega truck. Holy
but
hell.
look, Kaio, dude, we're gonna put you into professionally. You're gonna get private lessons, bro. You're gonna come out to my farm. I got a practice track. Look, we're gonna put you on the map. We're gonna skip classes, ma'am. you're really pretty and stuff, and thank you, but you're gonna have to find your own coach.
I will. I will. Scouts on.
Thank you for noticing me, but no, I think you're talking to Sherry.
But no. And honestly,
I'm gonna pout right now.
The fact that y'all are interested in driving or just being involved, shoot.
Let's go.
Wait, he said no to me.
I mean, look. I've been wanting to
What?
drive.
Man, I have to leave on that.
No, wait.
I'm off-road thing since a kid, bro. Like y'all are literally just watching a big ass kid finally get to do what.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Totally.
I'll video you, Kane.
I ain't riding with him, but I definitely want in.
She's not gonna video me. She's pissed. Sorry.
No, she's not. No, she's pouting. She's pouting. She has the regular pout.
She's got short term when it comes to anger. She'll be back in the wings as soon as that first truck starts up. All that smile will pop on her face, and she'll be ready to go. All will be forgiven.
I'm gonna get in his face and let him tell me no.
Never take the first no.
That's right.
That's a dyslexic word to me. That's on.
All right, well, we'll do better every chance we get. And I made that a Facebook post this morning. So, and I'll tell every one of y'all, look, y'all, I don't mean nothing by it. I ain't your daddy, ain't your mama, but I want y'all all to do the best you can. But
my
every
dad.
chance y'all get, just do better, please.
Yeah.
Please.
Life quotes by Joe.
Definitely. Well, boys, we very much appreciate you coming on and rocking and rolling with us. Make sure you check out Premier Mega Truck Racing Series. It's going to be near a track near you. And if they don't have a track next year, let's build one. Let's get them out there and get this thing rocking and rolling. I definitely want to come down and film you guys. I'm going to tell Kaio the wrong date, so I make sure to get in that truck, and we're going to rock this thing out.
I can't
June
stop
date.
smiling, bro.
June 15th. Oh, we can't. That's Coos Bay.
That Coos
Next
Bay?
week.
The next week's Coos Bay. We'll find a way.
We can do that. New York's only a couple hours from me. You guys just have a long drive.
We slide and stuff like that.
Take a plane. I would say take a plane.
So wait,
Exactly.
so if Kaio doesn't come, I can drive.
I'll ride with you to the place.
He's like, it's not happening.
Yeah, you cannot come.
Well,
Kaio's
I'll
not
say,
gonna make it.
if Kaio doesn't come, then you still got to find your coach. So, I don't know. You're not gonna drive.
I'm showing up.
Are we going? Where are we going with this? Hold on.
I'm gonna PM you as soon as we're done here. I'm gonna be in your inbox.
We're gonna be fighting before it's over with, huh?
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm still gonna win.
Stop being so jealous, Sherry.
I'm not jealous.
All right, boys.
You're just not coming.
I'm showing up.
We appreciate you guys rocking and rolling with us tonight. Make sure you check out Premier Mega Truck Racing. Thank you for all your fans for joining us tonight. Having a good time. Next
you guys.
up is Berrett Hepburn.
Sure.
Good night.
Y'all have a good night.
See y'all.
See y'all.
All right, Kay,
Peace
me
out.
and you. Monday morning, me and you, Kay.
All right, let's get it.
Later. See y'all.
See y'all.
Later, y'all.
Thanks.
Good night, guys.
All right, so
Bring him on.
You guys had a chance to check out Premier Mega Truck Racing. Those guys are crazy. Those guys are always a good time. It's definitely fun to have guests like this on here talking about what they do, and they're that passionate about it. You got Kaio representing Liquid Death. He's just waiting for that corporate sponsor. And we got, I can't even read that, Celsius. I got Starbucks. Yeah, that's not as cool. I got a Christmas cup, though. I got snowflakes. But we'll rock and roll with it. Next up, let's see if we got Berrett sitting in the wings. Barrett's not in the wings yet. There he is. Let's rock and roll. Barrett, what's up, bro?
What's
thanks for having me on.
Barrett! Woo, woo, woo! Barrett in the house.
Put on a good show.
Something we got to get off the plate real quick.
And yeah, man, I'm super stoked to be on the Spartan podcast. It's been I've been waiting for this for a while, so can't wait to kick this off. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
And we know we have a tradition here. We got to make sure. Usually I got to do the edits and everything, but when you got a graphic designer that's already rocking and rolling with everything he does, I just said, hey, bro, give me a video. And bam, he pops up with a video a day later. Most people can't rock and roll that quickly, but here you go. Here's the video. Let's get it.
I'm still here, guys. My phone glitched.
My man, Berrett in the house. We've been waiting for this for a long time. We've been working, talking, doing so many different things, trying to make sure we had this right for you. Here's the platform. Here's the time where the corporate world gets to see that you can't keep the secret forever. Everybody has a chance to work with this man. If you want to get the best graphics in the business, this is the guy you got to go to.
Right on. Thanks again for having me on here. I'm so excited for this, and I think we got some cool stuff lined up. I had a lot of fun watching the Mega Truck guys chat about what they're up to too, and that's really, really sweet to see their scene grow so much too. So yeah, I can't wait to show off some of the stuff that we do here. It was really fun putting together the video and that too, and showing off some of the custom requests from people that we've been able to do. So yeah, I'm always looking for new projects and to help people put their ideas together, and I'm really excited to be on this podcast.
Yeah.
So, my man, tell me about it. I mean, you've been in the game for a long time. You did a lot of designing before you got to this point in your life where you decided to just follow your dream, play in the UTV industry, and see it all the way through. You had an accident back in the day that put you on the couch for a little bit of time and made you reconsider everything and do things a little differently. Tell me about that experience and how that was the deciding factor that made you move forward 100%.
Well, it was interesting because in 2017, I got into an accident where I was in the passenger seat of my side-by-side, and a friend of mine rolled the machine, and I got ejected out of the passenger window, and I got my foot crushed by the roll cage, and basically the seat belt didn't lock. So I'm a firm believer in harnesses. If you've got seat belts on your machine, take it from me. Chuck those things in the garbage, bring on the harnesses and that, because you don't want to have what happened with me. So yeah, I got taken out and couldn't walk for about 2 years. And I basically had to spin my monitors backwards on the couch. And I got all these requests to start doing side-by-sides and stuff like that. And it was really interesting because it was either I was out and not going to do anything, or I keep doing this, believing in like what I was doing at the time. And if I was to quit that, I'd never be where I'm at here today. So I'm like super excited and super appreciative of all the people that have had me do graphics for them, because over the course of the last 6 years, we've been able to have me recover, and I'm in better shape than I have been ever right now. So I'm really, really excited to take things to the next level, and I feel really dedicated to the industry and really excited for what we can do to push everything forward.
That's what's up, Berrett.
Yeah.
Now, we've all had a lot of conversation with you over the last couple of weeks, talking about all kinds of different stuff that's rocking and rolling with you. I mean, some of the guys you've worked with, the names just boggle my mind, because, I mean, again, when I say the secret of the industry, I'm not joking about that. The biggest names in the industry know where he's at, and they know how to get a hold of him. This is really the first time for everybody else to say, hey, this is the guy that designed your favorite racer's buggy. This is the guy that designed the truck. This is the guy that designed everything. There's names like Whiskey Biz, CT Raceworks, which is going to be on here soon, coming up very, very soon. Evo, tell me some of the names you've worked with, man.
I've actually lately, there's been some really awesome stuff. And the big thing that we've been starting to work with more of is YouTubers. Like we had some really awesome work we did with Adrenaline Junkie Productions. We worked with Dirt Dudes was another really awesome one. Side-by-side blog. The list goes on. And as far as like pro athletes, King of Hammer stuff, we've been able to do a lot of that. The Mudbog scene with like a lot of those guys, the way like companies like PATV and PCF and that are pushing builds. So we've been able to be a part of that too. And the builds that are coming out of the South and that for the bounty holes, like is really, really next level. And it's been fun for me to work on that side of things and work customizing with those guys too, because the way they do the scene is almost like, it's like when we were kids, we looked up to Gravedigger and Bigfoot. And now like those guys are giving kids something to look up to, like dreams to, you know, grow up and build this sort of stuff and become part of our scene. So it's been amazing to work all over the different industries and everything from racing to like the mud bogging stuff, King of Hammers, Ultra 4. Like it's been an absolute pleasure to work in so many markets, and it's an honor. I really appreciate all the comments with me, and I really appreciate all these people like hunting me down and having me do the graphics for their machines. It's amazing.
Definitely. And this is one of the first times we've had a guest on that came with his own army. I mean, we were on earlier. We were on the Premier Racing Series. We were on their live, and his people started showing up on the other live. Like they were like, "Hey, you ready to go with Berrett? We're ready to see Berrett." We're like, "We're getting there. Let us get to our show, and we'll showcase everything he does." But holy hell, man, your loyalty. You do people right, and it shows.
I try my absolute best. I think the thing is too, when it comes to like my design and stuff, every person I like interact with, I try to treat their machine as if it was my own. So I really love like interacting the same way we do right now and being able to take the feedback while we design, like making people's ideas real.
Definitely, man. And you got a bit of a surprise. It's been kind of out of the hat. Everybody knows about it, but we're legitimately going to do it. Sherry has got she's got a Can-Am that is okay, but it's about to get touched by the master himself. He is about to design a wrap live on here. Everybody that's in the comments, feel free to jump in on this, because he's going to throw this stuff out and do it while we're on here. And he's going to show you how his brain works and how great that thing works when it comes to putting out one-off designs that nobody else is ever going to have the chance to copy.
Hey, Berrett, I got a question for you.
Fire away, Kaio.
Questions.
Yeah.
What kind of gaming chair is that?
It's a DX Racer.
Oh, no.
That's nicer than mine. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
I'm jealous.
I'll be honest with you. Every day designing the last 7 years of 365 days a year. Don't ask me how I know. No, it's pretty good. I like it. It's the lower back in that, right? From like getting a little older and that. I appreciate that. It's just worth putting the money into. Yep. Cool.
Definitely. And you got people in the comments that are excited about wraps you have coming up too. So
yeah,
I know you're doing big things.
Awesome stuff. There's been people sending me videos all while this is going, while they're installing their wraps, and maybe we can take a peek at some of that stuff after. But whenever you guys are ready, just let me know. We'll share screen and we'll get things rolling.
Yeah, you go ahead and drive. I'm just hanging out this time. I don't have to do the tech stuff. This is awesome. Go ahead and take over. Do your thing, my man.
All right. See if we can get everything to come up here. So we should have the template on screen.
We are good.
Yeah, we're good. We're broadcasting. Okay, so I'm going to give you a breakdown on what we did for Sherry here. Sherry likes kind of like the witch themes and the Gothic stuff too. So she had a goddess in mind. I forget the name off the top of my head because I've just been super busy today.
Hecate.
What is it?
Hecate.
Okay, you give us the breakdown on that with the Hellhounds.
Who? Hecate? She's
Yeah,
the goddess. She's the goddess of the underworld. She's the three-faced goddess that when she's under the world, she travels with a pack of hellhounds wherever she goes and carries torches.
There we go. So this is what we decided to work with. And I basically have prepped this up a little bit because I don't think you guys want to see me design for about 45 minutes straight. But when I think of that, I kind of went with a little bit of the Gothic style artwork and that, and obviously doing some custom clouds and that too, to basically fill in a lot of my background work. So basically the way I like to think of my work, it's like having a good background, the focal images, accents, and then followed by logos. So once you've got those elements together, it makes it pretty easy to put together the graphics.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to get down here and I'm going to keep working my way through. So I've prepped up a little bit of this. I'm going to do some live drawing here, just to actually even test my drawing tablet on live stream, because I've never actually done anything like this before. And thank you guys for having me on here to be able to do this. So you can see we've actually got the goddess here on the hood section and that too. It's got some really cool candle work, the cloud work, and that's pretty awesome as well. Wanted to bring in some bats and stuff like that onto the dashboard because I thought that'd be kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kaio, you can have the monster trucks.
I want to wrap more monster trucks.
I might know a couple people.
I think we'll make some connections here pretty soon, right?
Most definitely.
That's a big canvas, Berrett.
Totally. So we got the side panels here. We've got the front section of the machine in here. And then we've actually got the rear fenders up in here and the back section and emblem right there. Her machine's got the Can-Am Manta Green, so we probably want to draw in a little bit of this green color, which I think the glows are kind of cool, even the way we used it on there. So one of my favorite brushes that I like to use is my dead tree brushes. So I actually drew up a lot of the dead trees to basically bring some vibrance into it. And Sherry also told me that she would like to see some purple in this. So that's where we're going to pick things up here. We'll do the shadows, we'll do some purple stuff, and then basically we're going to throw the logos on it. And at that point, we should have everything brought together pretty quickly.
Sweet. Hey guys, this is one of those experiences you guys have heard people say, you know, I know go to a place and I charge $6,000 an hour, but it only takes me 5 minutes to fix the problem. I just hit the hammer on the spot, on the right spot, and magically the machine works again. This is years and years of practice at his craft to come up with the ability to do this with guys like me talking in his ear while he's rocking this thing out. So I mean that right there is awesome.
That is thing.
Yeah, so now we've got the tablet out here, and I'm just gonna adjust how my brush works because it's going a little heavy. And now I'm just gonna bring in a lot of my custom shadows.
I gotta make my guy hoodies, and it's gotta say Berrett out.
That's what I said.
We'll do a collab. It'll be fun.
Yep.
And I mean, this guy doesn't just do wraps, just so you guys know. He's going to be redesigning Spartan's emblem. We got some more merch that's going to be popping out. I'm going to let the brain of Berrett go ahead and rock out some new stuff. This guy's got his hands in everything. He's designed for Nike. He played around with the X Games back in the day. This guy's been doing some stuff for a long, long time. And again, this is just an awesome opportunity. We really appreciate you joining us tonight and actually doing this live and showing the world how this stuff is done.
He was also a tattoo artist, Dave.
And a tattoo artist. Don't forget that. I'm not my bad. I'm working. I'm working free ball. I have no notes in front of me. I'm just going off all these conversations we've been having for the last few weeks.
I'm actually having a lot of fun here. Thanks for having me on.
No problem, man. So I know you like to ride too. Like, not only do you do this stuff, but you've got a racetrack in your backyard. You're in the oil fields out of Alberta in Canada, doing it big. Like, you saw that, you saw the video of him doing jumps and all that stuff. This is the man's backyard. He's not only just designing
the world in his backyard.
He's a rider.
Yeah.
And
so
tell me about that.
Yeah, so it's actually really interesting. I moved into Cold Lake, Alberta, hearing that this was a bit of a mecca, and they kind of let us do a little bit of whatever we want. And in the town here that we live in, we have 3 tracks that are built, one within about 200 meters of the house, and that is the Mudfest track for the event up here in Canada. Some of you guys might have heard of that. And yeah, it's absolutely amazing, some of the events and stuff like that they pull, like literally 200 meters in my backyard. You know, you can pretty much throw a baseball at the track. It's pretty crazy. And I'm having a lot of fun up here. Another big event when it comes to like the racetracks and that sort of stuff that I definitely want to mention and give a lot of thanks to, because we're into talking about so much of Trucks Gone Wild and the Rednecks with Paycheck stuff. And we actually have Trucks Gone Wild in Saskatchewan at Al Benasaki's Filthy Country Club, which if you've ever heard of that, you know what's up. And if you haven't heard of that, you should probably YouTube it. It's absolutely amazing, the events that they've got going out there. And if a lot of the mega truck guys are looking to break borders and start to hit the Canada, that's definitely the event that you want to get into. And same for the side-by-side guys. We're starting to see a lot more side-by-sides and ATVs getting customized, because that event, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like this year. It's going to be record-breaking, though, that's for sure.
Definitely, man, and we're excited. We're gonna get you down south of the border. I'm just saying
right
now.
It's gonna be
you're
awesome.
coming to hang out with us at one of these events.
Oh, absolutely, and the same for you guys. If you ever want to come up here, we'll treat you good.
Most definitely. I've been to Canada quite a few times. If you head west, the people are super nice. If you head to the east, they get a little funky about the language barrier.
Oh, that's awesome.
But it is what it is. You just learn to go with the loonies and toonies and try not to overspend, because it's hard to make that transition to coinage when you're from America. I'm not gonna lie, the loonies and toonies still confuses me to this day.
Oh man,
I tip really, really well when I go to Canada.
That's awesome. Cool. So he's gonna bring.
I'm like so intrigued by how he's doing this. Like, so if I get quiet, it's because of that.
It's all good. Enjoy the show.
He makes it so easy.
Yeah, this is fire.
I told him earlier when I was talking to him, it would probably take me about 6 years to figure that out.
Yeah, I'm not even. I pretend to be a graphics guy when it comes to pictures, and this is way over my head. No worries on competition for me, bro. I ain't stealing anything.
Yeah, it's all good. I just kind of go autopilot when it comes to a lot of these jobs. Literally, I just kind of chat with people, get them to pitch the feedback as we kind of like go through here. And I just try to make progress and like just take the feedback from people as we design, because it's not my rap, it's their rap. I want to actually like hear what they want to do, but it's my job to make it look as professional as possible, and that's like the biggest thing.
Well, I'd definitely say after seeing some of these raps that you definitely nail it on the head every time.
Thank you.
So tell me what it was like working with like influencers like Whiskey Biz. Like, how was that with a mind like that goes everywhere and never stops moving? How did you pin him down long enough to get the ideas he wanted on paper?
He was actually really, really awesome to work with, Bryce, and definitely, man, I had an absolute blast just chatting with that guy, hanging out. He totally made time to custom design his rap and where all the logos and stuff, his communication was amazing. And then to see the machine running at King of Hammers was really, really next level. He's actually one of the most awesome people that I've had a chance to work with too. And I actually should have mentioned him when I was talking about a lot of the YouTubers and people on top of like current trends like social media, because that guy is really taking things to the next level. And I'm really, really stoked on the way he thinks is not really like anybody that I've ever been in a meeting with, to be honest with you. I hit it off with him really good. But just the way he comes up with his designs and his ideas and stuff like that for like his videos and stuff it's just like nothing I've ever seen before. Really, really unique guy. And I wish him the best, because I kind of like having that kind of blood in the market here with us, because it really, really keeps things like very, very fun. So Yeah, he was absolutely amazing to work with, and yeah, I hope we get to work on something again soon because yeah, that was next level. We did some dirt bikes for him too.
Barrett.
Yeah, what's up, Kaio?
All right, so now we're going. We got the purple, we got the green, right?
Yep.
When it comes to the female character, is there any way you can make the hair pop with like that reddish?
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely got to get the
red hair,
get the witch rocking. Oh yeah,
definitely.
No
problem.
Oh, you guys are just so sweet.
Cool. See, they're pitching ideas.
Teamwork. Definitely. Hey, just so y'all know, pitch your ideas in the comments. Let's get this thing rocking. This man can do it.
Yeah, I can't see any of the comments or anything, so you guys will have to read out anything.
We'll read them off to you. No worries. We got you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Kelly asks, is the template based off the machine?
I think that's really gonna pop out.
I think we're gonna make it work. It'll take me a little bit of experimenting, but I'll end up nailing it.
Of course you will.
We got the Red Witch in the house, so we're definitely excited about that. I mean, we're trying to get her to get out of that four-wheeler and get into a side-by-side so we can give you a bigger canvas to play with.
But I'm greedy. I want them both. I can't give one up. So I decided today that I'm just going to have to get a side-by-side. Of course, a Can-Am. We all know that
I don't know about
I'm going to have the same wrap so I can have hers and hers matching.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy.
Most definitely. I mean, how
badass would that look sitting out in front of the camper?
Oh, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be, people are going to come up and they're going to ask a lot of questions when they see this four-wheeler coming up. And when he rocks
look at her eyes. Like, her eyes are insane.
So
like,
you actually drew this. You made this image of this girl on here, correct?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. No. See how that's starting to pop? That's
I like the red. The red, I like it. I like it, Berrett.
And at that point, I start redrawing. But what we were actually brought to us was not anywhere near this level. I wish I could actually show the stuff from the original. I used some of my AI software and that to enhance the detail. And at that point, once I've got my detail and everything enhanced, then I can start redrawing and repainting the image and like customizing it however we want. But as far as the original artwork, no, I didn't draw this. This is what was brought to me for reference.
Juan Melendez says bigger boobs.
That's awesome.
We got a boob guy in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Juan.
He gave the detail in the eyes.
Yeah.
Another guy. Boobs are perfect.
I would let the dog stay the same color, but let the eyes match with her eyes.
That'd be kind of cool.
Wait, what do you want her eyes to do?
We got
he's already gave detail to the eyes. They're like a reddish, right? So so you got a black werewolf dog and just
hellhound. That's a hellhound.
Those are hellhounds, my friend.
Well, yeah, hellhound. So yeah, you would just make the eyes match, and if you could use like a glowish, maybe his eyes glow.
Yep.
What's funny is while we're doing this, I'm watching the numbers start to climb all of a sudden. People are jumping in going, what is happening right now? Which is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just like in awe with your work, Berrett. I can't help it.
That's awesome. I love the feedback.
I would love to see you do a side-by-side.
This is, I got the 4-seater.
Look how cool that looks now.
I got the 4-seater and the 24-foot trailer. You think I'm not about to spend some money with this guy?
I got a camper that needs the right thing, and I'm telling you, I can't wait to see the merch we come up with. It's going to be unbelievable. We're finally going to get what I have in my head is finally going to get a chance to come out and let everybody see it. So I'm so pumped about being able to finally get this thing to where I see it needs to be.
And I hate to do this to you, Sherry, because this is really good. This is fire.
You hate to do what?
But you're not going to outdo me. I'm going to tell you why.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Because me and Berrett can go so far into the stuff that we already into. Like, it's not just, it's anime. It's like, yo, we can go there, Berrett. We can. Woo.
I'm telling Amy. Amy.
I think we got Amy tuning in.
Big shout out to Amy if she's watching. Thank you for letting us.
Big shout out to Amy. Yeah. What up, Ryan? I didn't even know Ryan was in here.
What's up, bud? So you also been working with CT Raceworks.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Tell me what it's like to work with Dave and Alex Reed over there. Dave Hepburn and Alex Reed.
Yeah.
Burton, sorry.
Dave
Dave
Burton.
and Alex are really next level with me, and they're like family because we've done some custom builds for those guys that have been really, really awesome over the years. And then on top of it, they actually are the guys that look after my car for all my racing stuff. And I can't say enough good things about CT Raceworks, how they build cars, and just like I'm not an expert on that sort of stuff, but they are. And I'm really blown away by just the achievements, the King of Hammers stuff that they've been able to do. They're like family to me. They look after my stuff and they treat my machine like it's their own build, which I really appreciate. So really excited. I can't wait to see them on the podcast too. I think David would be an awesome guest. And Alex too. Seeing Alex at KOH riding shotgun in the
I was a 12-year-old kid he was riding with, correct?
Yeah, bro.
15.
Sorry.
I was grinning from ear to ear when I seen that. That was so cool.
Nathan Parker.
I am not the best passenger in the world, so man, much respect. Those are some big cojones. I don't know how he could sit in the seat. I mean, it was what it was. The man did it big with him, got that kid up to the next level. So man, that's huge.
Yeah.
So you've been all over the country. You've got to travel. You went to you go to a lot of trade shows when it comes to tech. Where are some of the places you've been around the world in the trade show game?
Around the world in the trade show game, it really hasn't been a whole lot. Honestly, it's been a lot of stuff in Canada, and then other companies I work with have done some stuff at Heydays and that too. But I haven't actually had a chance to really do as much touring, to be honest with you, David, as what I'm planning on doing, because it takes so much, to be honest with you, to get all this company and everything off the ground, especially with the injury and stuff. But now that a lot of that's been taken care of, now is the chance for us to basically take a tour. I think my goals, as far as like big picture, is definitely to tour and do coast to coast Canada, followed by coast to coast USA. Basically, go back and forth across one country and ride all the areas, and then basically go dip down and do the other one, or vice versa, and do the other. Because I actually, my buddy Hunter did something really cool at SSX USA and went right across the country. And I don't know, it looked like a lot of fun, and I think I'd like to do something like that one day.
Most definitely. Just make sure you stop in North Carolina and say hey to us.
Always. I got so many friends there. It's really cool being able to work in this industry, because I literally have friends in every single province, in every single state, on every single continent in the world now. And I don't really feel like there's any boundaries or borders to like what you can achieve if you're surrounded by the right people. So, like I said, if you guys ever want to come up here, man, we'll always treat you like family. And I really appreciate you guys being so amazing with me.
I know Kaio and I never travel anywhere where we're not just having the ball at the time of our lives, man. If the party's not there before we get there, we're going to make it when we show up.
That's awesome.
Sherry, definitely. She's the one that got me into Busco back in the day. I reached out trying to figure out who do I need to contact in Busco. I hear about this Busco place all the time. I've never been. Let me check it out. She hit me up within 5 minutes. It was like, hey, your family, you're with us, you're good to go. I showed up. 30,000 people were there. I was like, oh, dude, I'm so screwed. I'm not going to be able to find anywhere. I pulled right up to the center, right in front of the lake. Bam, had a spot hooked up, and she took care of it. She got it rocking and rolling. When we got this thing going, it was a no-brainer to make sure Sherry would be involved in this thing, because she does so much stuff behind the scenes to get these guests like yourself introduced to us so we can get stuff like this on here, which is phenomenal.
I'm glad you guys are having fun with it, man. Like I said, thanks again for having me on here.
Most definitely, man. We very much appreciate it. Oh, man, that's freaking beautiful.
That looks so good.
That is wicked.
It is wicked. She's actually drop dead gorgeous, is she not?
Yeah, most definitely. I don't want to get in trouble, but my God, I think I'm in love.
You know how old she is, Sherry?
Real old.
Not like she's like freaking 10,000 years old, bro.
At least.
And she did a
she's
spell
the queen
that
of
keeps
the
her
underworld.
Young. She did a spell that keeps her young.
No, she was a gift from Zeus.
That's the spell.
I need a gift from Zeus.
Spell. She was Zeus's pride and joy.
That is the spell. Like how Odin enchanted Thor's hammer.
You messing with a couple comic book guys. We could go on forever about this stuff.
No kidding. Well, I got to be honest with you, man. It was fun taking time to sketch that, but I think I'm pretty happy with it. I'm just going to put the logos in. And
those logos. Woo, woo.
And I'm going to put the name on it, too, because we got to put a name on it. That'll be fun.
Most definitely.
Where are you going to sign it at? Where are you going to sign it at, Berrett?
Where am I going to sign it?
Yeah.
I don't even know, to be honest with you. I'm just going to have a look. It's probably going to go down towards the rear fender in here because I think like that's the best. I don't want to take away from focal points like the side here that our work just like draws into nice. So yeah, I'm just going to bring in my logo, and then I'll bring in I did some custom text in that too. I'll find some sort of text and drop that in as well. Sort of just take me 1 sec for the logo.
No problem.
Thanks for keeping me company while I design. This is actually fun. I'd like to definitely do more stuff like this. This is it was experimental. Like I said, never done anything like this. Didn't even know if it would work or not, but you don't know until you try. So
most definitely. If y'all in the comments, make sure you hit the share button. Make sure y'all follow Berrett Hepburn's designs. Make sure you get a chance to see the new stuff that he's popping out. How many designs are you doing a month right now?
Month right now. Probably somewhere between 25 to 50.
25 to 50. And you see the process in front of you. Like, that's 25 to 50 one-offs. Nobody's going to ever have anything like you. Even when you were telling me off screen, even when you do an American flag, you start from scratch every time.
Yeah, every time, so that my work doesn't come repetitive. It sometimes even subtle changes, but I do like to switch it up every single time. But we actually started to introduce the web graphics in that too. So we do have stuff on the website as well that are mass produced. But as far as the custom stuff goes, everything is custom designed for that person. You're not going to see the same wrap twice because nobody's ever going to come into a meeting with me and give me the exact same instructions twice.
Berrett, what was the favorite wrap that you've ever done? Do you have one?
Yeah, the best story I have and the favorite wrap would have to be the Iron Maiden one that came up there. I had my friend Mike Allen actually request me to do some work for him. And on his X3, we ended up doing the Iron Maiden Killers album. And during COVID, the band Iron Maiden actually had that posted up on their YouTube channel.
Wow.
Basically, like, using it like promo. So at that point, I realized, okay, my stuff is reaching rock stars. Like, okay, maybe there's no limit on what we can hit here. Let's just go all out and try our best. And yeah, this is where we're at. We're like totally reaching the masses, which is awesome.
Now, Berrett, can you tell everybody who's going to be doing the wrap? Whoop, whoop.
Mike, actually. So I want to give a shout out to my printer, Mike, and my printer, Greg, too. But Mike will be doing the install on this. So this is going to get sent to print, and then the wrap will be printed by Mike. And at that point, Sherry's going to go meet up with Mike, and he'll look after the install on this, in which we should get some videos in that and an update on what happened today with the machine. So
awesome. And yeah. Tell me this: is there any way we can sneak an owl and maybe a Spartan into that bad boy somewhere hidden somewhere?
Yeah, we can absolutely do that. If you guys want to send me off the logos and that, I don't think I'll do that one live if that's okay. But what we'll do is we'll get those added to the wrap. Absolutely. So anybody that's got like the logos and that sort of stuff, and they want to start getting stuff on like their buddies' machines or race teams and that, just like you guys, just send me over the logo, and we can start to embed the logos and stuff like that into people's.
Sweet. Yeah, definitely. I gotta take that free advertising moment and make sure I get my logo on Sherry's ride. And I know Kaio is definitely gonna want an OwlSide on that bad boy somewhere. Otherwise, I'm buying you a license plate.
I think my owl actually matches.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that is. Maybe I was inspired by your logo. I probably seen it and then went into the meeting and that. And next thing you know, here we go. Man. Yeah, it's a good color scheme though, man. That's it's awesome. Those colors are in the perfect complementary colors.
Yep.
And I dig the owl logo at the end of the day.
Appreciate that, man.
Wait, you guys really want to put an owl on my design?
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. And Spartan.
That's okay. Wait.
So, pretty happy with this so far?
Absolutely. I love
Awesome.
it.
I'm gonna send him the owl on Messenger. Cause I already know where to hide it. We're not.
You're gonna hide it?
Well, I'm gonna put it in a very specific spot.
I was gonna say I already got some prime real estate in my mind right now that I'm looking
Perfect.
Okay, wait. We're not putting in between her boobs, okay, guys? So we're not giving her a tattoo on her boob.
I'm just saying, like a Spartan necklace, just resting right there will be perfect.
You can't change her crystal.
A Spartan crystal.
Well, we just put a big Spartan helmet on her while we're at it.
There we go. Now we're rocking. I have to have do a different wrap for a helmet.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, logos might look good even in here, even stacked up here. Could be an option. But yeah, I think I'm going to call this and hit the save button.
That's unbelievable, man.
I can't believe I just did that live.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
That is crazy. So,
Now,
man, that was unbelievable. I mean, again, this is the first time ever this has been done. For the 346 people that's been sticking with this and watching this, we very much appreciate you doing what you're doing and hanging out with us. This is what this show is all about. To be honest with you, all the joking around and everything, it's about giving people like this that have been grinding for years, making their craft and getting themselves into the biggest names in the industry. It's allowing us to let everybody else see that a guy like Berrett is just like us, except he found his talent, he found his niche, and he worked it. Now he's living the little boy's dream, playing with cool toys and rocking this thing out.
Yeah,
Hey,
man,
Berrett.
everybody can get into this industry and that. And if you want to work hard enough in that, you can easily be successful. It's the people that just like, a lot of people will get into this industry and you'll see them like work so hard and then they'll get to a point and a lot of people will give up before they made it. But some of those people could have been so close to the finish line, but they'll never know if they would have made it or not if they give up. So that's what I tell everyone. Come on in here. You know, you got determination, you got drive. If you're a good, honest person, this is the most amazing market to work in. And I love going to work every single day. And I don't think very many people can say that if you got a dream out there and an idea in that, go chase it. You only get to live once and you'll figure out whether, you know, you're made for this or not, but you'll never know. You don't try. I recommend this to everybody, not so much this designing, but this industry has some of the best people in the entire world that kind of shapes it and put in the footsteps for everybody else that, you know, we can't wait to see where we take this. We've already broken world records and that at this point, like with the side-by-side stuff that I can't wait to see what's next.
Hey, Berrett,
yeah.
Can you show your Jesus one, my favorite one, and Groot?
Yeah, for sure. You guys can call any of the stuff like that, and I can bring it up.
I love Groot and Jesus one.
The Groot one, I want to share.
That's my favorite.
Groot is, but I'm pretty sure with a little bit of research on my end, I might be able to dig up the Jesus one.
Sweet.
A
lot of guys like this, myself, Kaio, I mean, we all loved the off-road world. We were playing with side-by-sides. He's playing with Raptors. She's playing with a four-wheeler. Then what we tried to do is we tried to figure out how we could make enough money to maintain this lifestyle and have a good time. And that's really the key to the game. When you find something you love, if you can figure out how to reinvent it to benefit you, you can go all the way with this kind of stuff. And, I mean, this is a prime example of a guy that loves what he does because he found his niche. He found that thing he loved and just figured out how to make it his own.
Yep.
Sign your name on it at the end of the day. Sign your name.
Thanks, man. I'm going to just steal the screen here one more time, and I should be able to bring up the Jesus wrap for Sherry. So here we go. This was requested by Blake at McCoy's. And shout out to McCoy's. I love Mike McCoy, and his entire staff is absolutely amazing to work with.
Can you zoom in on that a little bit?
Possibly. See if I can. Not really. Sorry about that. I guess it's just limitations for the viewing. I don't know if maybe moving it around works better.
It's fine.
I mean, I can see it. It's
yeah.
And
yes, that was a really fun one. And obviously having like the grayscale tattoo style and that as like a background makes it really, really easy for me to put in high detailed work like this. It's really, really cool. You know, like I like doing stuff like this. Yeah, it's just like fine art. At the end of the day, we've seen so many images. Like this isn't an iconic image. When you're doing something like, you know, Jesus and that, like you got to nail it. There's no like half-assing a job like this, you know? And yeah, so you just like, you know, put your heart to the grindstone and work like this comes out. It's pretty crazy.
Definitely, man. And it's awesome. I mean, you've definitely worked your craft. You've done some crazy things. You've got a whole lot of crazy left in you, which is great for our viewers. This is the guy you want to contact if you want that one-off, if you want that beautiful buggy, that beautiful side-by-side, that giant mega truck that nobody else has anything like it. This is the guy you want to go see. And I tell you right now, the bogger guys, like the mega truck guys, break things every time they run. It's just what it is. They hit the wall. They do what they do. They flip it. They tear it up. They do what they do. But a bogger guy likes to take his time, have the girls in the back, enjoy himself. He's there for the party. You get a bogger truck, a big jacked up giant truck, and you let this man loose on your machine, I promise you, everybody and their cousin, including me, is going to want to get a picture of that.
Thanks so much, David. I really appreciate you guys having me on.
No problem, man. You're welcome anytime. I know you got a whole lot of stuff moving and shaking. Getting you on the phone is sometimes a little difficult because you're moving so much to make these things work. But every time you're on, I can tell you from experience, he zones into the conversation. He takes care of what you have in your mind, and he literally, you can put your words to it, and he's going to give you an image at the end of the day that you're surprised that you wouldn't be able to explain what you wanted to anybody else. But when it comes to him, he's going to get it out on there and get it out on vinyl for you.
Yep. What up, Stephen Chappell?
What's up, Stephen Chappell, King of the Deep, in the house doing his thing. Stephen Chappell, we got to run for your money now, my man. I got the guy that can make the ultimate wrap. When you're ready for your new machine, I got somebody for you. This guy's going to be able to design it.
The recommendations, having me on the show. Thanks to everybody that decided to come out and check this out too. It's really awesome seeing like so many people come chime into the podcast just to check out what we got going on in that. And I wish you guys all the best, Kaio, Sherry, David. You know, this is a really, really awesome thing that you guys have put together, platform for so many great people. And, you know, thanks for what you guys put into the industry too. I really appreciate it.
Oh, we appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Berrett. I love it. I absolutely
If you can do me a favor before you get ready to bounce out, if you can put your website in the comment section, if you can type that in real quick, everybody will get a chance to go check that out.
Perfect. Yeah, it's www.bhdwraps.com. And we've got all sorts of really cool stuff. You can book in your jobs there. You can check out all the different finishes for materials and stuff. If you don't see your model on there, just shoot us a message. We probably have the stuff. We probably just don't have it on the website. So we're always in development and constantly pushing things. So yeah, if you've got a custom request that you want to do, reach out. We'd love to work with you.
For sure. Sure.
Y'all have had a great opportunity and a great chance. And I love how the fact that after you did that, and all of a sudden, bam, the comments have your website. Other people are chiming it in. I mean, the guy's got an army, and he's got a bunch of loyal people to follow him.
Yeah. Thanks so much for having me on. This was amazing. Yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. So
most definitely, man. It's been an honor. We definitely will be in touch very soon. We will be doing a live review of this four-wheeler after it goes to get wrapped. She's going to jump up there to the guy that he's got set up to wrap it. And then we're going to get that sucker out there, and we will do a live review. We will have you back on for that. So make sure we clear your schedule, get us a good 15 minutes, and we will make sure that the world gets to see what you got going on.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Maybe we could do the reveal of Sherry's machine, and we can design up some stuff for you guys too. Who knows? You guys tell me what you want. We'll make it happen.
For
Definitely,
sure,
man. It's been one of the coolest opportunities for us to meet you.
Kaio's not allowed to have a wrap. He's
Thank you so much for having me on. I'm like super stoked, and meeting all of you guys was just this is the really good vibe, really good energy that you guys all bring to the table. So thanks so much again for having me on. And yeah, I'm gonna mosey on out of here. And yeah, this was amazing. I can't believe we were able to do this. And I thank everybody for chiming in. Like, comment, share, all that stuff, man. This is going to be a really, really good platform for anybody to get out there and showcase what they're doing in that. So thank you for having me on, and I hope you guys all have an awesome night.
You
Good
too,
night,
Barrett.
Thank you much, man.
Thank you, Berrett.
As you guys have seen, we had Berrett Hepburn on here doing a live design tonight for Sherry's four-wheeler. It's going to have an unveil here in a couple weeks. We'll have that thing live. We'll have him back on to talk about it. You guys will actually get to see it when it goes off on the vinyl to the machine. Definitely been an unbelievable night. We've had some awesome guests. We've had the Mega Truck Racing Series premier Mega Truck Racing Series on with Joseph and Matt. We've had Berrett Hepburn on, just tearing down the show, doing a live design. This right here is what this platform's for. We want to show the business world an opportunity to come on here, show the world what you're doing, and make sure that you're seen. We talk about it. We've been talking about it a lot. We are going to start offering some corporate sponsor packages. We'll have chances for you to have your logo, your business, your website in the background on our videos. As you can see, we have a good crowd. If you're watching, you know you're with the cool kids. So go ahead and hit me up on a DM. We'll work it out. We'll get something. We've got packages for everybody across the board. We don't only have the $1 million package. We are accepting that, but we also have the packages for everybody else. We want to make sure that we give everybody a chance to be seen, because that is the community that we represent.
For sure, bro. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starving.
Most definitely. I think it's definitely time for some dinner. I got some
Tacos.
enchiladas waiting downstairs, and I am excited about them.
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas. Hey, guys, it's going to be Taco Thursday for Kane.
Enchilada or enchilada?
Enchiladas.
Taco
Enchiladas in the
Thursday.
house.
But, yeah, we definitely had a good show tonight. I'm glad these guys popped on. You know, Premier Mega Trucks, Berrett Hepburn, the Berrett Owl. Yeah. So y'all make sure y'all tune in next Tuesday. I'll be dropping another video letting y'all know who the guest will be. And y'all, as usual, I'm gonna be in the gym trying to kill myself.
And if anybody wants a special guest or someone they want us to talk to, please PM me.
Yes,
So
sir.
we can get them on the show.
She is the one that takes care of the guests. Then you come to me. I get your media. We get you hooked up, and we make sure that you look like a rock star when you show up on this screen. On that note, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an awesome show. We appreciate all of our guests. We appreciate all you for showing up and being with us tonight. And we will catch you on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, for another talk about the off-road world.
Yes, sir.
God, we didn't even talk about Valentine's Day.
Who wants to talk about? Nah.
We did that. We spent the money. We've been there. We done that. We did.
I didn't get nothing. I just
want to know how your girl liked your stuff, Dave. Like, you worked so hard on that.
Hey, man, I do what I do. That's the behind the scenes you got to see there. So I can't let all my secrets out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Until
Good night,
next time.
everybody.
All right.
Later.